Welcome back to another episode of the White Sox March to October, and we're just gonna go ahead, get things started right away today. It might be a quicker episode today in the end, actually, because if I remember right, we finished last episode being somewhat close to the draft, and I don't want to be doing the draft today. I don't want to mess up and accidentally go too far and start the draft today, because I don't know if I'm ready. So the plan is to play pretty much right up until the draft, or at least as close as we can get without feeling like I'm gonna accidentally start it. And then next episode will be the draft episode, and look at what we're starting out with. Are you kidding me? Francisco Mejia gets 1 day off, and now he's just gonna do that on my first swing. Well, I guess there goes our deficit. We came in down what, 5-4? Now it's 6-5. I mean, that's an electric way to start, because in all honesty, I haven't played with this White Sox team in maybe like 3 weeks. All of the last 4 episodes I recorded in advance before I was going out of town, but I've been back from being out of town for a couple of weeks now. I've just been focused on other things. So we hadn't caught up yet with this March to October. Now we're caught up. Now I'm back on, and now this is reminding me why I had such a good time with this team, because oh my god, the 9-hole hitter is doing that. All right, we'll take a walk with Luis Robert Jr. letting me hold up there on the close pitch. We don't have to be done yet with just the one swing. And Nick Senzel doing typical Nick Senzel things. That reminds me, I forgot to check at where we were at to enter this game, but he's 2 for 3. Must have meant we had a starter or a lefty starter we were facing. We also have a bunch of home runs today, not just Mejia, but Vaughn, Eloy, and Duran have gone deep. We had Eater on the mound, didn't have the greatest outing, 6 innings, 4 runs. I do think though we're gonna take this platoon option though with the righty on the mound now. Get Fletcher back in the game over Senzel. The defense improves then. Okay, I guess Dominic Fletcher's getting himself on the hard way, or the easy way, really. Oh, that might be too, though. How do you get on top of the fastball up in the zone? That's especially frustrating, too. When I had good timing on it, got around on it, and it's 2? That could have been 2 runs. Oh, and Vaughn. That's another... I can't call that a good swing, but it was a swing with the right idea, and I just didn't execute perfectly. I can't be mad, though, about that inning. We took the lead. We did what we needed to do. All right, and I think since we took the lead, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, but it seems kind of fun to leave Grant Taylor in the game, so you know what? That's what I want to do. I'm all about fun. I don't know, because I guess for you guys, it was just last episode, but like I was saying earlier, for me, it's been a while since I've played, so Grant Taylor, we just had that, the call-up boost with him last episode, and it's just the reason it's so fun is because it's a prospect that we now get to see up in the big leagues. And maybe let's help him out by not throwing the fastball right down the middle. I actually thought Hayes was going to get there. Okay, well, you know what? That's probably all we need to see of that then. Okay, there was a lot of attempts to swing and miss there, but at least we got contact that's not going to move the runner up to third. All right, there we go. That one's better. Love me some swing and miss here. Let's keep that runner on second. And that should be a routine grounder. Colin Houck at short. We'll be sending it to the 9th for Crochet to get the save then. Or I guess that's not a guarantee, because if we score enough runs here in the bottom of the 8th, it doesn't have to be a save situation. there we go. I guess if I ask for it, Eloy's gonna deliver over the bullpens. See, this is a good time. This is just a good time. We get to take all of our pain, those of you that are White Sox fans, put it to the side, because we get to watch Eloy Jimenez put up his season like this. 25 homers. We're not even at the All-Star break. He's batting like 350 or something insane like that. There's no misery here. Even Pedro Grifol is a good manager here because he's won back-to-back titles. Oh, I couldn't get around on that one, though. That's an awkward pitch. Okay, another hit by pitch. I don't know what's going on here. Colin Houck, another fresh call-up for us. That one stayed fair. Oh, my God. It's no longer a save situation. And Mejia, I don't know. Oh, that's not going to get down. I thought that was for sure getting down. And Robert, that's going to end the inning. But again, not before we made it a non-save situation. So I guess this is just what this team does. And you know what? I kind of forgot to have him warming up, but I think he can handle it. Our non-save situation game finisher, Touki Toussaint, coming in to finish the game in a non-save situation. And there we go. 2 to go. And Colin Houck gets to make himself a play at short. 1 to go. Okay, there we go. Finally, we got a ball put in play to end it. That's a nice little way to start off a new episode. I mean, I guess I call that a little way, but we did kind of put up 5 runs and hit, what did I hit? 3 home runs? And we're going to get a bunch of momentum from that because we did load in losing. It's always easy to forget that you load in losing when you take the lead right away. All right, so I forget where we left off when it comes to momentum, but I think we were pretty much neutral. Yeah, that's neutral. So this is going to get us even more wins to add on to our already really solid record. Series against Miami. Let's go ahead and sweep them. There we go. Texas, we get to play them. And the way they're wording it makes me think this is going to be a late game situation. Bottom 8, we got a tie game at 2. Our projected wins go up to 104. So let's just go for it. I think we ended off on week 10 of scouting last episode. So we still got week 11 and week 12 because I think it's week 12 and then the draft. So I guess what I'm saying is we still have a little bit of buffer that playing this game shouldn't throw anything into jeopardy. Grant Taylor's out there again. It looks like we're stuck with him because he's got 0 pitches thrown. Let's see where we're at though. We've got only 4 hits on the board. Duran's got a bomb though and he's driven in both runs. Zach Gallen, that's a weird start. 7 1/3 allowing 10 hits but only the 2 runs and punching out 10. All right, so yeah, we are stuck with Grant Taylor then for the next 3 batters, or I guess for the rest of the inning. So let's see what he's got here. This is not the type of situation I'd probably put your rookie starter who's transitioning to the bullpen in, but I mean, he's getting the first out. All right, I guess that takes care of that. All right, 2 good outs. Taylor getting us out of the 8th. Let's put up a run in the top half of the 9th. Finish it off. We got Paul Sewald to face, and we've got the middle of the order up. I would think this is a good spot to be in. And Vlad coming through on a 3-2 count. I think that's only going to be a base hit with 39 speed, but that's the start of something, hopefully. Oh, and I really thought I was ready for that. I thought I got around on it. I thought that was going to be a better swing. Oh, and I think that's ball 4 if I don't swing. I was early. I was too ready for the fastball. Come on, Duran, come through for me here. And he didn't? That wasn't a better swing than that? I waited back and everything. Oh, well, I guess if we're going to win this one, it's going to have to go to extras. I didn't really want that. And I guess there's not much of a reason to take Grant Taylor out. I mean, he had a good 8th. He's got a lot of stamina. And he's getting the first out of the inning. Not even scary at all. There we go. Another not at all scary fly ball. Not even close to the track. All right, there we go. Fastball up, got the swing, sends us to extras. All right, what are we going to do about it, Hayes? We got some speed on second base. Got to be able to bring him around to score. I'm actually kind of surprised they're sticking with Sewald. I mean, we made him throw 15 pitches, and he is, you know, just a relief pitcher. You'd think they'd want to take him out after his inning of work. Oh, that actually might be good, though. Being late on that actually helped. That is going to be a leadoff double to drive in the go-ahead run. Not only that, but it replaces our runner at second with another one, so we're in just as good of a spot to score another run. All right, that was a tough pitch. That's a big break on that slurve or whatever that was. Yeah, that's a slurve. And man, that time I timed up the slurve. I don't know, I guess it didn't really register, but I was already surprised by the fact that they kept Sewald in going into this inning, but I should have been even more surprised they left him in after the leadoff RBI double. Now they put Luis Robert on for free though, and we've got Senzel up. I didn't actually realize, I guess I should have known if Colin Houck was in that it was a lefty started game. Do we want to take Senzel out of this game? Yeah, I think we do. I think we go to the same move we went to last game, bring Fletcher in off the bench, then the defense improves, gives us a better matchup at the plate right now. Oh, and that's going to stay fair. That is not tailing at all. We just went deep again. This team cannot stop hitting home runs. A 3-run shot to give us a 4-run lead. Another non-save situation. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Does it become a save situation because of the runner on second, even if you're up 4? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Either way, this offense is just, it doesn't quit. It's not satisfied going into the bottom of the 10th with a 1-run lead. So let's make it a 4-run lead. And Vlad, do we have enough wheels? I don't think we do. So we're going to take another 4-run lead into, well, I guess it's the bottom of the 10th this time. And I guess we just leave Grant Taylor in the game. I mean, yeah, plenty of energy left to get this one finished. Not a save situation, so sure. Oh, and look at the spot there on the change. Oh, and there we go. That time it's the fastball up. 1 to go, but that 1 is Corey Seager, and I'm pretty sure it just said at the bottom of the screen during that last at-bat that him being at 33 home runs right now puts him on pace for 67. It's a good thing we have the lead we have. There we go, though. That's a nice lazy fly out to end it. As much credit as we gave to the offense, though, we got to give Grant Taylor some credit, too. Got us out of the 8th. Through the 9th in a tie situation where if he gave up anything, the game's over. And then I know by the 10th, it was kind of low stakes, but still didn't even allow that runner to move up from 2nd to 3rd. We'll be adding on another 4 fireballs. This is a good couple games to start an episode with. I don't think we used up all of our momentum from the first game, so this should just add on. Yeah, look at this. We're going to have a nice fireball. We are already having such a great season, and now we're off to the start we are in this episode. This might be the stretch of a bunch of wins in a row. Never mind. Because I know I said that. I know I said that in the last episode, that for as good as we're doing, it doesn't seem like we're going on many streaks. We're only kind of winning like 3 or 4 in a row and then losing. Another thing I just realized is I think I said earlier that we only had 12 total weeks of scouting and we were on week 10. Got that wrong. All right, so we're just changing the relief pitcher scouting region one more time. Gonna go ahead and scout this center fielder a bit more that we have ranked 47th when he's ranked 136th. And then we'll scout Warner Sheets in left because we already lost the Sheets. We need one back. So then what's next? I really hope my assumption is right and we do get to like see week 14. And here we go. This is okay. No, this is one that I've been kind of waiting for. You've got Wells, you've got Johnny Lasagna, and you've got Joe Barlow that are the 3 relief pitchers that I kind of would rather have up in the big league. So Tyler Wells being one of them, this gives us a chance to get him there. Looks like he's been starting though in AAA. The only thing though is I kind of forgot, but Luke Jackson and Tim Meza, I guess, they've both been having real nice seasons for me, and I guess Luke Jackson is only 1 overall less than Tyler Wells is. And also, I mean, comparing the two, I guess Wells has a better pitch mix just simply having 5 pitches, but also is the stamina kind of artificially inflating his overall? Because we look at Luke Jackson, I feel like his per nines as a whole look better. I also didn't realize, but apparently we can't send down Pierce Johnson because even though we signed him as a free agent, I guess he doesn't have any minor league options available, so he can't be sent down, but he's also been doing good. I don't know though, is what I'm trying to say that I don't really want to get rid of either of these two guys? Are we not going to bring Tyler Wells back up? I almost feel like, you know, why ruin something if it's not broken? I know it's not like Luke Jackson's been pitching a ton, only 11 1/3, but he's also only given up 1 earned run. He's been doing fine. Do I really want to take a chance on somebody that I guess isn't a guarantee that is any good when I already have somebody that's proven to be pretty solid? Because the thing is, if this was a traditional call-up and we'd actually get to player lock as the reliever and get an attribute boost, then I do this in a heartbeat. But you don't player lock as relievers, even if it says you can up at the top there. I don't know, man. I kind of operated this whole season under the assumption that if any of those 3 names popped up, that I'd bring them up and send down, you know, I guess Luke Jackson would be the only option left because I don't want to get rid of our lefty. But I kind of just thought that'd be something that I'd automatically do. But sitting here looking at where we're at, I don't know if it is. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm good. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I think I'm good on this. I don't think we need to rush to bring up Tyler Wells. So I guess let's decline it and see what happens. We're sticking with Luke Jackson. I'm placing my faith in Luke Jackson. I guess what that gives us, because I doubt this would have been the case. I don't know, maybe this was going to happen anyway, but Zach Gallen has another chance. I think I'm right in saying another chance. He was the one who had the chance earlier at a no-hitter. Now he's got another one. Okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing then. We're trying to no-hit the Tigers with our ace, Zach Gallen, and this time we don't have like a massive lead or anything, so we can't just spam off-speed pitches out of the zone. I mean, you know, 4-0, that, you know, it's a decent lead, but it's not enough that I feel comfortable just like walking batter after batter just to try and keep him off the board. But who knows? Maybe that strategy's no good anyway. Maybe I should just pitch like how I would normally pitch, because for the most part, that style of pitching works against this CPU. Okay, we're good. Weak. Anytime the ball is put in play in a situation like this, though, I get nervous. I also just kind of looked, and I did not realize how many lefties this Tigers lineup had, so we don't really have the matchup advantage for a while. They at least have 3 more lefties in a row. That's hopefully a good pitch, though. Somebody's going to get there, right? Fletcher's there. Keep it nice and calm. I don't want to freak out about anything. Everything's under control. Okay, Kerry Carpenter, you don't have to be causing me this much issue here. He's fouling off good pitches. Now he's taking a couple, and he's going to strike out at the last one, the one that matters. All right, we have a bigger lead now. Offense came through with a couple more runs. I guess I can start maybe pitching a little bit more, you know, out of the zone, get some more chases. Or do I just not change anything up? I mean, what we just did last inning worked. That's going to drop in, though, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. I got worried because Luis Robert didn't react right away. Okay, big strikeout. We got the righty. Oh my God. We get to 0-2, and now he wants to be patient. There we go. We get the swing and miss. We're heading into the 9th. Everything intact. 98 pitches on the board for Gallen. This needs to be done. And Baez on the first pitch, no patience from him, putting it on the ground. There's one. Okay, we do have, I mean, hopefully only 2, but I know for sure the next 3 batters are lefties. Somebody's got to get there. That's not hit well. That's Fletcher's ball. That's 2 outs. All we have to do now is retire the leadoff hitter. Oh, I didn't know if that was a fair ball or not. Either way, that's 2 strikes. We just need a chase. Somebody chase that curve. Okay, I wasn't gonna give him anything to hit. He wouldn't chase. We don't care about the walks, even though that said first walk allowed. It obviously wasn't a perfect game because we weren't facing the minimum, but maybe it was an error. It was an error. Okay, forgot to check on that. We got it. Vlad has it. And we got the out made. I just barely remembered to actually move the camera so we could see the ending. And there we go. Zach Gallen, our new ace this season after losing Dylan Cease. He's throwing a no-hitter. He's establishing himself. We don't even remember Dylan Cease. Dylan who? Oh, man. It just, you wait for something to go wrong whenever it's a no-hitter chance like that. And just somehow, by some miracle, nothing went wrong today. I've figured out so many different ways for things to go wrong. So many weak hits, so many bloopers, bunts. But that one, everything came together. Everything clicked at once. And that's absolutely massive. The 3+ performance boost for Gallen. The 8 momentum fireballs that honestly we probably didn't even need that many to get our meter full, but it's gonna be full. This should absolutely set us on fire going into the All-Star break. All right, so I am fine then if they just want to let us soar through this next week, simming every game, picking up a win hopefully in every single game with this amount of momentum. Get us into our last week of scouting, and then we'll be good and ready for the draft. There we go. There's our last week 14 of 14. All right, so we're leaving this center fielder on the board. Our ranking of him, I think, got better, so I'm curious to get that fully scouted. We're also switching the relief pitcher region one more time, which I think puts all the regions at the equal amount of scouting. And then just as one last throw in here, there's some guy that we haven't scouted at all, but we can get him mostly all the way scouted, and it seems like he's got a shot at having a good potential, so I'm at least curious about that. So we should be able to advance on here. I would assume, I would hope it doesn't sim me too much further. Now, let's get one more game in. Let's not go all the way to the draft. There we go. And it's going to be an exciting way that we stop the simulation. A fast track opportunity for Yoelqui Cespedes. He spent some time on the major league team last year without any sort of boost, and he didn't do very good. But he is a 68 overall, which is like, I don't know, for being 28 years old and to see potential isn't all that great. But if you think bumping him up to a B, that's not terrible. The fielding's good. The hitting's going to improve if we succeed. I mean, obviously you don't turn down a fast track. You never turn down a fast track. So we will accept with Yoelqui Cespedes, and even though starting episodes with player locks doesn't typically go well, we kind of have to do that this time. We have to make sure that I don't accidentally start the draft. And now that we're in between our last week of scouting and the draft, I have no idea how much they'd sim if we played this now and then hoped it would stop it again afterwards. All right, so that's going to be it then for today. As always, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy. Next episode's the draft. That's always an exciting one, and we have a little bit more exciting things to look forward to on top of it. So as always, thanks for watching today, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.